Hey Slutly Unblended, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. Today I wanted to do makeup to kind of match my hair. So if you want to see how I got this look, then just keep on watching. Okay, I'm going to say it again because I feel like I've said this before in a video, but long time no film. I recently went to the beach, spontaneous trip. I got really sunburned and also had an existential crisis while I was in the shower, so my hair is different. I'm not finished with it yet. And then I also got the ouchie, and I was sick for a whole day. So I feel like I have not filmed in weeks. But without making this too long, I'm gonna do a halo eye really quick to try to make it match my hair. I planned on doing like one eye like pink and one purple, and then I was like, so this is what I come up with. So I'm just gonna jump into it. I've got the Elf and J Kiss a J5 brush. I'm gonna go into Bewitched from the Bunny Blends palette and go ahead and pop that in the crease. I feel like I've forgotten how to film anything to do with makeup. And if you hear any meowing or anything, that's my baby. He's in here with me to keep me company. I'm just gonna take this about halfway and I'm gonna pop it right next to the tape. This is the new version of the Crown Noir Queen of the Cut Crease half cut crease stencils. They said this is supposed to make the easiest halo eye, and I was like, ooh, you know, I'm all about making things a little bit less time consuming, so let's give it a try. I think he wants some wet food. But he weighs like 12 pounds now, so I kind of feel like I need to put him on a diet. He has plenty of dry food. He just sometimes would rather have wet food. But I usually give him wet food like 2 or 3 times a week, so that's probably why he's gained a couple pounds lately. But I have to spoil the baby, okay? Like, if you have a cat, you have to spoil that sweet baby. I didn't write the rules. I'm gonna take that brush that I just cleaned off and go into Vamp from the Blends palette and run that off through the crease from the inner corner and blend it with Bewitched. I'm gonna take a little bit of Bewitched and just kind of run it right up against the tape from the inner corner as well. Like that. I'm gonna clean that brush off. Where's my handy dandy? Well, yeah, I'll take my ColourPop E10 brush and take a little bit more Vamp. I feel like Vamp is one of the shades that is kind of underrated as far as me using this palette, because I don't feel like I use it enough. Where did it go? I'm quite fond of this brush, and I forgot that I had it, and I got it out of an Ipsy bag, but it's Vasanti Contour Eyeshadow. I really, really like it. So I'm going to take it and take Signs to blend out Bewitched. Actually, no, that one I'm going to use that for the pastel. I know what I did. I forgot. I'm going to take my DeVault Beauty Lounge small shader brush and go into Signs. Just kind of pat that. I'm going to take Bewitched and just kind of get that blended in. Then take Chase. I cleaned the brush off and blend out Vamp. Now I'm going to take that Vasanti brush and go into Giggle to blend out Signs. Take a little bit more Signs and get that color brought back into play. Take a little bit more Giggle. Alright, now I'm just going to take a little bit of Cream and Sugar to blend everything out. I'm going to take that Vasanti brush for that as well. I love Cream and Sugar. It gives such a wonderful blend. And it softens everything up so well. I am going to take a little bit more Giggle and give it a baby blenderoo here. Blend it out with Cream and Sugar. And take a tiny bit more Signs. Just touch it up just a little bit. Kind of pat it. Alright, I feel like that's good. So let's go ahead and remove this tape. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and take some micellar water on a Q-tip and get this cleaned up and carved out. Now that that's all carved out, I'm just going to go into the same shades and make the halo. So I'm taking Bewitched on my ColourPop E10 brush, and I'm just applying it to the edges of the base, angling it inward. I'm going to clean that off and go into Vamp and do the same thing towards the inner corner of my eye area on the lid, the inner lid area, if you will. And I'm going to take Signs and blend it with Bewitched. Patting it down, patting it down. I am going to go into Bewitched to blend it with Signs. And then I'm going to take a little bit of Chase and do the same thing. I'm going to blend out Vamp with it. And I'm going to go in and touch up Vamp. Now is for the sparkly part. I'm taking my Cleona Stained Glass Collection shades in Bloodline and Royalty. So I'm taking a pretty sparkly pink and a pretty sparkly purple. But I'm going to start out with Royalty on the purple part and just work it over. I'm going to take my Default Beauty Lounge brush for this, and I'm just going to pop it down right here. Actually, I feel like that's what I need to do here in a minute. Let me grab my other brush, my BH Cosmetics number 8 brush, and go ahead and stamp that down. And then I'm going to take Bloodline and do the same thing. Now I'm going to take that small shader brush and just blend these two together. I'm going to pop on a little bit of Giggle and a little bit of Promise. I meant Sunsets. And I'm going to touch up those Cleona shades just real quick. I'm going to go do the rest of my face and I'll be right back. Alright, so this is the finished look and this is my hair for right now. I'm going to do another layer of Aesthetic and Bubblegum Rose probably tomorrow, just because there was a little bit of patchiness because I felt like I couldn't really see with the setup that I had in here, and I will have that process minus what I'm gonna do to fix it, and just kind of like once I get it fixed explain in the video about that. But yeah, what do you think? I am excited. I feel like this is just like a really good kind of split look. I really wish that I would have had the time and the energy to do mismatched eyes, but I did not have the time or the energy, and I honestly didn't want to edit a voiceover, so just being honest. Alright, so let me know what you'd like to see next down below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you would like to keep up with what I do when I'm on YouTube, if you'd like to see what I'm gonna come up with next, please hit that subscribe button. It means so much to me. And if you'd like to keep up with my awkward face and shenanigans while I'm not here on YouTube, then I will have all my social medias down below. That way you can see what I'm up to, maybe catch you on a Margarita Monday live on my Instagram, which I'm planning to start hopefully next week. But yeah, please do let me know what you'd like to see next down below, and I want to thank you so much for watching, and I hope that I'll see you in the next one. Bye!